that pocket dimension cracks if they escape?
I'll watch. I have nothing but time.
Thank you, Stephen.
And besides, what are friends for?
You might want to brace yourself.
The Hydra Stomper?
Yeah. And there's someone inside.
Welcome back, everyone. This will be my new Marvel What If Episode 9 post-credit scene video and Season 2 teaser. They also used a lot of the other ending scene moments with the characters to set up what's going to be happening in Season 2, including paying off the missing Iron Man episode. So if you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. I will do videos for What If Season 2 when it starts, and I will be doing videos for Hawkeye episodes. That's actually the next big Marvel Disney Plus series that we're getting episodes for before the end of the year. Real quick, spoiler warning, if you have not seen What If Episode 9, we'll be talking about everything that happened. But at the end of the episode, Doctor Strange and the Watcher work together to trap Kilmonger with the Infinity Armor, who's fighting Ultron, who's been taken over by Arnim Zola's AI. That's also right out of the comics too, Arnim Zola putting himself in a robot body and then manifesting the stomach face. But Doctor Strange traps them inside a pocket dimension and then keeps them within his pocket dimension, so it's like a pocket dimension inside a pocket dimension, and he's just going to watch them now like the Watcher watches the entire multiverse. You could call this version of Doctor Strange a Watcher in training. They haven't confirmed whether or not he's coming back during Season 2, but I believe that they will bring this character back just because they spent so much time developing him, and he plays such an important role in the multiverse now. You also have to remember that this version is way more powerful than MCU Doctor Strange. Even though when we get to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man No Way Home, our main version of Doctor Strange inside the MCU main universe will be the most powerful that he's ever been. With the exception of Scarlet Witch wielding the Darkhold, he is supposed to be the most powerful sorcerer in the universe. But as he's sending all the characters back, Peggy Carter's Captain Carter asks for the Avengers Endgame ending that they gave Captain America in the main universe to send her back to 1942 so that she can have a similar ending moment going back to her version of Steve Rogers, the way that Captain America went back to be with Peggy Carter in 1942. Even though he has the power to do that, he claims that he can't do that because this era, the era that he pulled her from in present day of her universe, needs Captain Carter. That's a bit of a lead-in for What If Season 2 because she will be coming back during Season 2, this version of Captain Carter. But it's also set up for the big payoff with the Hydra Stomper version of the Winter Soldier in that post-credit scene. Like this Hydra Stomper Winter Soldier version of Steve Rogers needs Captain Carter. And as we learn from that dark Doctor Strange scene, when he's holding that pocket universe, he tells the Watcher, you knew everything that was going to happen before it happened. So that means that the Watcher knew that Peggy Carter was going to meet the Hydra Stomper Winter Soldier, which is why he said, no, I can't send you back. This era needs Captain Carter. And as he sends her back to the exact moment that she left from, she's still mid-fight with that version of Batroc the Leaper. Her version of Black Widow does her solid and takes him out with the Widow Sting, then claims the whole reason why his group was on this ship was to steal the Hydra Stomper Winter Soldier. They didn't say who they were there to steal it for, but it's probably something related to Nick Fury during the Winter Soldier movie. The whole idea in the Winter Soldier movie, if it wasn't clear, is that they were there to mask what was going on with the big Hydra plot with those big helicarriers. There was the Arnim Zola AI that they were trying to get information on, so it was all about Nick Fury trying to find out what was really going on inside S.H.I.E.L.D., people keeping secrets within the organization and unmasking what Hydra was really doing, because he never fully trusted the other people that he was working under in S.H.I.E.L.D. So what they're trying to imply here is that this is basically a version of skinny boy Steve Rogers in the Hydra Stomper, who has somehow captured by Hydra after the end of Episode 1 and turned into a version of the Winter Soldier with a few big twists. Instead of revolving around the super soldier serum that they gave to Bucky to turn him into Winter Soldier along with the brainwashing, this is all about the Hydra Stomper technology, so they just gave him upgraded versions of the Hydra Stomper over eras as they unthawed him for missions. He looks like he's being kept in an actual prison cell, and you see all this cold storage gear around him. So the idea is that they put him on ice and unthaw him, and that's how he survived to present day. Same way that Bucky survived to present day, although also having the super soldier serum slows down the aging process for him, so it's a little bit different for Bucky. But then the whole Season 2 teaser here, where they're basically setting up an episode for her, is where they do a Winter Soldier episode, but it's the Hydra Stomper. So he's been brainwashed, and she has to bring him back the same way that Steve Rogers tried to bring back Bucky. Obviously, he got a lot of help in the MCU, like you have Shuri deprogramming him, where basically he has all this PTSD that they don't really pay off and deal with until you get to the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. The What If episodes tend to blow through the plots of the Marvel movies, so I have a feeling by the end of whatever Winter Soldier episode that they do during Season 2, where they pay all this stuff off, he'll be much closer to coming back to his senses than Winter Soldier was after the Winter Soldier movie. For those of you complaining about not getting that Iron Man Sakaar episode, they dropped a lot of teasers for that during the episode. The showrunner basically claimed that we would see that episode during Season 2, like they had shifted it fully to Season 2. The only minor changes that they have to make to that episode, just add a few things just to bring it into continuity with what's going to be happening with the overarching plot in Season 2, with whoever the new main villain is and the new reason for the Guardians in the Multiverse to cross over. But one of the quotes that the showrunner gave about it is she said, "Wait till you see how Gamora got that armor." So the Iron Man Sakaar episode will be one of the early episodes of Season 2. Maybe not the first episode, but one of the first episodes. If you rewatch that scene in the episode, they actually kind of give you a pretty good idea for what happened. The basic idea is that Iron Man and Gamora get sent to Sakaar instead of Thor and the Hulk, and they wind up having to battle each other in the Contest of Champions. And because he's wearing that Trashbuster armor, like the Iron Man armor, made from all the technology that he dumpster dived while he was on Sakaar, the Grandmaster forces them to fight, and then they have to go up against Thanos with another version of the Infinity Gauntlet, and use the Infinity Crusher to get rid of that universe's version of the Infinity Stones, after which they melt down their version of the Infinity Gauntlet. Like, the scene as it played out in the episode was actually meant to be what happened after the end of that episode, the same way that they revisited the plots of all the episodes when they were collecting all the heroes in the finale. Like, you see what happened after the big WTF ending cliffhangers. So it sounds like the plot of that Iron Man Sakaar episode basically played out the same way the timeline of Thor Ragnarok through the post-credit scene and Thanos showing up at the very beginning of Avengers Infinity War played out. The other big thing they confirmed for Season 2, the other big teasers the showrunner was dropping, is that they would incorporate plots and characters from the brand new Marvel Phase 4 stuff that's been happening in the new movies and the new Disney Plus series. So like characters and plot from WandaVision, like a version of Agatha Harkness from a different universe, a version of upgraded Scarlet Witch with more powerful chaos magic in the Darkhold, like Billy and Tommy, Loki characters like Kang the Conqueror, Loki variants like Sylvie, the TVA characters like Owen Wilson's Mobius and Renslayer, maybe Alligator Loki, hopefully. I feel like he would be perfect for animation. But the showrunner also mentioned characters from the Shang-Chi movie, Eternals characters, including the Celestials, which I'm actually hoping for too. Like, everybody was thinking of Galactus when they had that big Episode 8 twist where the version of Ultron ate the galaxy. Doing really weird, really cosmic stuff is perfect for animation, just because there's no budgetary constraints for stuff like that. And as you saw during the Marvel Zombies episode, they didn't have any problem doing a version of Spider-Man, so there will be Spider-Man stuff happening during Season 2, but they've written all the scripts, so I don't know if we're going to see a lot of stuff with Sinister Six characters or Spider-Man No Way Home plot. It also means we probably won't see Fantastic Four characters or big X-Men characters until like What If Season 3 or Season 4, until those movies actually happen inside the MCU. But with each new season, however many seasons they go, like 4 or 5 seasons, they'll just work in new characters that we've just seen in the brand new Marvel movies in Marvel Phase 4, Marvel Phase 5 eventually. And even though they're bringing back the Guardians of the Multiverse season to season, the idea is that they'll cycle most of the roster. The only person they've confirmed is coming back is Captain Carter here, but they could be bringing back other characters too. And the movie actors will also come back to play their characters from yet other different universes. Probably the best example of that is that Chadwick Boseman, may he rest in peace, played 4 different versions of Black Panther during the What If episodes. So you'll see other MCU actors doing that too with other versions of characters in future seasons. And while the showrunner had been teasing Season 2 plot in the episodes of what was going to be happening, she also revealed that they had been developing a full-blown What If spin-off series just for Chadwick Boseman's version of T'Challa Starlord. Like, they were going to do a T'Challa Starlord series by itself. Obviously, that was in development before he passed away, but the idea is that any of these big what-if characters' alternate universe versions are fair game to get their own big spin-off if the movie actors are down to do that. They even just announced a full-blown live-action WandaVision spin-off for Agatha Harkness. Everyone cue the music, it was Agatha all along. The idea with that series is that it'll just explore more of her timeline, like what happens after Marvel Phase 4, the last time we saw her at the end of WandaVision, and more of what happened in her past, because she's been around since the Salem witch trials. She'll also come back during future Marvel movies as well too, not just this new full-blown Agatha Harkness series. But if there's any big Easter eggs that you spotted in the post-credit scene that I didn't talk about during this, or any big questions that you have about What If Season 2, just write them below in the comments and I'll address it in my future bonus videos. Hawkeye episodes are starting in a couple weeks. We'll also get a new Hawkeye trailer pretty soon, too. They just released a new Eternals trailer video, so I'll do a video for that. There's a bunch of big trailers that just dropped, so I'll try to get to those as fast as possible. And next week, there's a brand new Batman movie trailer in DC fandom coming with a bunch of trailers for the DC movies. Of course, I'll do all the videos for that stuff, so make sure you have alerts enabled for my channel to be the first to see those. Everyone click here for my full What If Episode 9 finale video, and click here for my brand new House of the Dragon trailer video and Game of Thrones Easter eggs. Thank you so much for watching, everyone stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.